Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to change a 4-foot fluorescent bulb like you'd have in like a garage or an office, like a shop light kind of thing. First thing you want to know is, well, the bulb I'm going to be replacing is considered a T12, which is like your standard 4-foot. It's like your standard 4-foot fluorescent bulb. 2 prongs on each end. Here's some information that's important. You're going to Home Depot or Lowe's or hardware store and you're replacing bulbs in your own home or whatever. Light output luminance 2650. This is the biggest ones I could find at Home Depot that didn't cost an arm and a leg, which would give me adequate light. This other stuff like 2400 hours, it's not really important. I've never gotten 2400 hours out of one of these bulbs. I've replaced the bulbs that I'm replacing now probably once a year. Color rendering index, I'm not even sure what that is, but color temperature 4100. Color temperature, this number here, you can look it up on Google. This number tells you what kind of light that you're going to get out of the bulb. Whether you're going to get like a white light or you're going to get like that bluish tone or a natural tone. So you want to check that out. See what you want, what you actually want in that room. Down here, this is the 4100. Alright, so first step is to take the cover off. If you have a light fixture that the cover is on a hinge, like this one here, there's little tabs that hang down when this is closed. You just have to pull those down. Make sure this assembly doesn't fall on top of you. It can fall. They don't always stay up. But you're going to put those tabs up. In this case, I'm putting it back up, so I'm just going to push the tabs in. But if you don't have an assembly like that and it's an open light, you won't have to do this. Or if it's a drop ceiling like I have in the other room, then I'll show you how to take that. Alright, so what I have here is a lay-in type plastic cover. So I'm going to go ahead and take that down, or I can slide it over in this case. This one fits pretty tight and it's falling on top of me. Alright, so now that I have that out of the way, you can see my assembly is exposed. Sorry for the color effect that just happened. It's just because of the camera. Alright, so as you can see, this is a standard Phillips bulb. These are 4 feet, and you can see on the bottom here, there's 2 little slots. Let me show you on the new bulb what this looks like. This is the most trickiest part. Alright, you got 2 lines here. Got 2 connectors. This works like a slot. Up top here works like a slot. So what you want to do is you want to turn the bulb so it lines up. So I'm going to turn it counterclockwise. And you can kind of feel when it's loose. And one end or the other will come down. Alright, so I have that out. There's what the connections look like. You don't want to touch those. This is plugged in. It is on. So it is dangerous. Alright, so once you have your bulbs down, you need to replace these in pairs. This light fixture has 4 bulbs. I only need to replace 2 because I only have 2 flickering. There's a good chance that only 1 bulb is bad, but always replace them in sets. So I'll take my second set down. Well, not my second set, but my second bulb. You can see on the end of this, it's a little discolored, probably from use. Probably a sign that this one's probably the bad one. If you do have to replace one, you're going to only have 1 bulb or whatever, you want to look for the one that's black. Alright, so I got 2 new bulbs. I got a whole box of bulbs, but I got 2 new bulbs I'm going to install. Installing is a little harder than taking out. First thing you want to do is look and see if there's a mark on the bulb. This bulb has a little notch. As you can see here, there's a little notch. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to line this notch up after you put it in. Right now, you want these prongs to be straight because that's your connectors. So when you go to put it in the light assembly, you want to put the first prong into the bottom here. And then you want to put the other prong in. Now I always have problems with this, so which is one of the reasons I made this video. So now I have it in. I'm gonna go clockwise, but you can't go counterclockwise until I feel it lock in. And then you can check that by seeing if the little tab is facing you. In this case, it's facing me. The bulb's secure. So let me grab the next bulb. I'll grab the next bulb here and I'll put that in. And you're going to do the same thing. Check and make sure it has that little mark. Make sure your prongs are lined up. Let's see here. Alright, I got my prongs lined up. I got one side in. Here's the other side. And now I'm going to make sure she's locked in. And there we go. Not flickering anymore. And then you just take the cover and put it back on in reverse of how you took it off. These bulbs are a little shaky still. They looking a little dim. I'll check and see if they warm up. This box of bulbs is about 2 years old, so there's a chance maybe somebody stuck a bad one in or whatever. But that is the way that you want to change the bulbs. If you're using a ladder, make sure it's on a secure surface. If you're using a chair, make sure it's safe. You know, be careful. Turn the bulbs. Turn the light fixture off before you do this.